Ladies and gents, what's up? How are we today? What an opportunity. What an opportunity. I just made an Instagram reel about how I used to be depressed. I used to have these feelings of depression and anxiety. And I thought because I was feeling those things, that meant my actions had to resemble that. So because I felt depressed, I have to sit into the dark. That's what the reel was. I used to always sit in the dark, pitch black. All of COVID, I was sitting in a dark room playing video games, doing whatever, and I thought because I'm depressed, because I have anxiety, I have to sit in the dark. I have to avoid people. I have to do these certain actions because I'm getting this feeling. When in reality, and what it took me a while to learn was that because I was sitting in the dark, I was getting feelings of depression. Because I spent so much time in the dark, alone, isolated, playing video games, that's what led to the signs of depression. So you have to switch how you're thinking about it. More examples of this topic are, a lot of people say I'm not happy, so I can't smile. Why would I smile when I'm not happy? When in reality, you flip it. I'm not happy because I'm not smiling. If I were to smile, then I would be happy. It's not it's not the feeling is leading you to do the action. You're not doing the action, so you're getting the feeling. You're not smiling, so you're not happy. But you think that you're not happy, so you can't smile. Another example, you don't go to the gym because you have no energy. Flip it. You have no energy because you don't go to the gym. You don't work out, so you have no energy. When everybody says, "Oh man, I can't go to the gym tonight. I'm too tired. I can't wake up early. I have no energy," because you didn't go to the gym. So we can, you can use this a lot of ways, a lot of ways. So in your life right now, if you're not where you want to be, try this. Everything basically flip. Maybe you're waiting to be motivated. You can't start the business yet. You haven't started the business yet because you're not motivated. You're waiting to be motivated to start the business. Flip it. Once you start the business, you'll become motivated. The motivation comes once you start doing the action. So if you start the business, eventually there will be a time, not a long, motivation doesn't last, but there will come a time when you'll be motivated because you had been started the business, you had been doing the actions, you had been doing the good work, so you get motivated. Not the motivation needs to come, so then I do the action. You need to do the action. You need to smile to be happy. You need to work out to get energy. You need to start the business to get motivated. You see what I'm saying? You see what I'm saying? This took me a long time to understand. And the reason it's on my mind is, you know, yeah, my dad walked in one day during COVID probably, and he asked me, "Why is my room always dark?" And I got all mad. I knew it was kind of a problem subconsciously, but I kind of, just didn't want to admit anything. And so he comes in, asks why my room's always dark. I'm getting mad and trying to explain myself. I don't know, it's better for the TV. I could see the video games better. I could hear the music playing more or something. It's 1 p.m. in the middle of the day and I'm in a pitch black room. And so he knew that I was feeling like, low points. I had these I don't want to say that I was depressed because, that's just negative. Like you can work your way around that. I had feelings of depression at the time, and he made me, kind of realize that. So once he told me that, I didn't really understand, why. I kind of didn't want to listen, but I did. For whatever reason, I decided to turn the lights on whenever I was inside. I never want to be in the dark room. Whenever I had the opportunity to turn lights on, I started doing it, and something magic happened. The depression, the thoughts of the feelings of depression slowly started to go away. Well, not even slowly, quickly started to go away because I made that one mindset shift and of let me listen and let me apply. So before I would never listen to anybody, but my dad said that, I said let me listen and let me apply. The thoughts of depression start going away because of the action that I was doing, because I was turning the lights on. Something as simple as that. I was sitting in the room, maybe even doing the same actions with just the lights on. It was just a small shift, and it was a change of the environment. That was a big part of it. It was a change of the environment. I was used to that room and, that house always being dark. And so I just changed the environment. I shifted the focus. And that turned out to be a big difference in my life. That one thing turned out to be a big difference, because then I understood that it's not the feeling shouldn't determine the action. If you're feeling tired and you allow that to make you skip work and to sleep in and to not do the tasks, it only goes downhill. If you're feeling unmotivated and you allow that to have you not start the business, if you're feeling, what was the example? Feeling depressed. That's what it was. If you're feeling depressed, you shouldn't let that just make you sit in the dark all day and isolating yourself and trying not to be around other people. You need to take the action first. The action is what's going to determine the feelings. Of course, you're going to feel depressed if you're always alone in the dark watching TV. Of course you are. Of course, you're going to have no energy when you never work out. That's just how it is. So this is mindset shift of do the action first in order to get the feeling I'm looking for, instead of hoping for the feeling and until then doing whatever I please. Doing the action first in order to get the feeling changed my life. Because one thing leads to another. Me turning on the lights led to me feeling a little bit better. Me feeling a little bit better led me to that realization of the action will lead to the feelings. Me understanding that led to me taking control of my mind, because I understood that if I can, do the action that leads to the feelings, I'm kind of taking control, and I'm the one in charge of what feelings I'm getting, not just me going through the day and these feelings and attacking me. Because that's usually what happens to most people their whole life. They never take control. But you can take control of your mind. And I'm not saying the feelings of the negative feelings that you don't want never happen. Of course, those will happen. That's part of life. If they didn't happen, the good feelings wouldn't be good at all. So, you learn to love the negative feelings, but you understand that when they come, you have control of your actions. Just because you get a negative thought doesn't mean that you have to, skip work or the workout or eat unhealthy. You know what I mean? Just because you feel tired doesn't mean you don't do the action. Just because you feel sad doesn't mean you weep and you cry and you feel sorry for yourself. The feelings come and you learn that you can do the action that will change the feelings. And you understand, like I said, that if the bad feelings weren't there, the good ones would never mean anything. And so you just your actions come before feelings. As men, your actions come before feelings. Okay? That was the whole point of this mindset shift that I had, that my dad unintentionally led me to. He asked me why I always have the lights off. I was making excuses saying that because I was depressed and because I was sad, I need the lights off. He told me that it's not good. That's basically all he said. Maybe try turning the lights on. And he closed the door. So I turned the lights on. That leads to, in a couple days, me feeling different. And me feeling different leads to me taking control of my life. Which only happened because I put the action. In this case, the action was turning the lights on. That was what it was. The action was turning the lights on, and the feelings came as a result of the action. So you can change your whole life by keeping the actions and keeping the goals the first thing. And when your feelings come up that are going to tell you to, not do that and take it easy and this and that, and they're trying to get you off course, you understand that you don't have to act on those. That's the devil, basically. You don't have to act on that. And when you don't act on it, when you do act on your feelings, it leads downhill. When you don't, and you do what you have to do regardless, those feelings, the negative feelings, just turn into power and turn into strength and momentum. Okay? The action comes before the feelings. Do the work, and then you'll get the reward of the feeling that you're looking for.